Hey everyone, Broadbent here. Today, Stranded Deep just released the endgame to PC, finally. So today, we're going to be going through and checking out all the stuff that's in this update. We're going to be completing the game and seeing what the endgame has in store for us. If you don't want to see any spoilers, now's your warning. You might want to leave. So before we get into the actual content, I want to cover the sort of like dev update, you know, what they said in the little blog here. Sort of like a mild response to the community backlash, sort of what I spoke about in my last video on Stranded Deep. So the developers say, after much thought, we have decided to release the endgame scenario to the experimental branch in its current state. Please be aware that our original plan was to release the endgame scenario after external quality assurance testing as a part of our final updates. However, there have been some strong opinions on the forum from some players who disagree and want it now. Ultimately, we have decided that the choice should be yours. But disclaimers aside, we are excited to share it with you as we think it's a pretty cool scenario that ties everything together. However, they've released it as a downloadable map, the endgame, so you can just chuck it into your world, so that's pretty cool. Now, there are some things that I would like to say about that blog post. Nothing too crazy, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're just going to jump straight into a new game here. So let's click a random and let's go. So, one thing to note, this video is not going to be like a survival video. This is very much just a creative fly around, have fun, check out the end game video. So if you're looking forward to like a serious survival video, this is not it. Today, we are focusing purely on checking out the end game. So let's skip through the crash sequence here. There we go. We're in. Can I see the end game anywhere? No. I cannot. Great. So I've actually heard lots of stories about people who play on PS4 and they've spawned next to the ship, which is pretty crazy. There's something that I want to clear up about the video where I started to, you know, sort of like bring up some issues with Stranded Deep. And one thing that a lot of people, pretty much everyone thought about, everyone seems to think that I wasn't like happy that console players can play the game now, and I was like just insulting them, which is not the case. I'm actually really happy that a lot of more people get to play the game, but I wish you got to experience it in a more full and like complete state. It's just not ready, you know? I'm flying around the map and I don't see it. I don't think it exists in this world right now. Okay, here we are. So this is the downloaded endgame from the Steam forums, the Steam workshop. So boom, place that in, apply. I think the way they've done this by releasing the endgame now, like, I don't know what they mean by it not being finished. Like, why would they release it on console if it's not finished? You know, like, it's backwards. It's so backwards. Anyway, let's not get into that. Hey, there it is. Perfect. Only took basically changing the world and modding it. Wow. There it is. Look at that. Wow. Billboards still look terrible. But that is the end game. 5 years. Alright. Yes, it looks like that was the island, by the way. Let's go over to it. Yeah, it just wasn't spawning. The object wasn't there. That's really interesting. So, it's announcement time. Just a quick interruption to the video. The merch store, broadbent.shop, is now finally open. You can pick yourself up this nice hoodie here. You can get yourself the same artwork on a mug. You can even get yourself a Broadbent branded hat in case you've got really long hair due to coronavirus and can't get it cut. And if you're not into pixel art, you can always pick up something a little bit more minimalistic like this. Check it out, broadbent.shop, link in the description. Also, there's a 15% discount code on the shop for the next 2 weeks as of now, which is launch. So go ahead, go crazy, check it out. Alright, so it looks like they've added stuff. I know on the console there's like no objects at all. Well, I think it's boats, but like no rocks and stuff. Anyway, there should be trees. But you know, this is all subject to change. That is massive. I don't think it's as big as it should be though. Anyway. Let's continue on here into the ship. Is that a leg break jump? Dude. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have seen a little bit of gameplay of the ending, and from what I could tell, this whole area looked really empty. I feel like there should be more stuff, you know? That's just me. It reminds me of the fort. Very much so. This whole design. Which makes me think that they actually modeled this all themselves. I think I have my texture quality on high anyway. This looks way too clean. Whoa. Okay. Can I get through here? Oh, we're at the top already. This is exactly like the models that I found in the game. And that is our way out, by the looks of it. Weirdly, like, intact, you know? Well, there you go. We've got a little plane. So it looks like we're just gonna get a few supplies. Gotta get some water, some food, and I think that's it. No, fuel as well. And then we need to get these 3 parts. There's an engine, propeller, the rudder pedal, which are all the items that I believe we covered in the files. The propeller and the rudder pedal anyway. The engine, I assume that's just the normal engine. So what you're supposed to do is go around and kill the bosses, and the bosses will give you the items to then proceed and progress with the end game. Now, I'm not going to do that because we don't have time to kill all 3 bosses in this video, so we're just going to be spawning this stuff in. Dude, I like being up here. This is cool. I wonder if you could build up here. This is really high up. You sort of elevate and climb so quickly in that staircase. This is nice. I like this. So, let's spawn some stuff in here. This might take a little while, so I'm just going to jump ahead. So we've got the rudder pedal right here. We've got the propeller, which I remember seeing a long time ago. I think I saw this without a texture as well. Yeah, there are the 3 parts. It's nice. So I've got some of the items here. Let's use the propeller first on this right here. Hold E to fix. There we go. See, that's now checked off, and we are good to go on the next one. This is the engine part. Yep, looking good. Then we've got the pedals, which are now in place. Looking good. Now, I don't think I can... This is empty, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I need to actually make some fuel. And this food isn't cooked. Might want to fix that. So I just modded the game, so I've got some resources, and looking at this loading screen right now, that runway seems rather obstructed. I also want to check out later on, once we've gone through the end game, if there's anything else hidden perhaps in the top of these towers here on the shipwreck. That'd be pretty cool. Wait, is this reset? No, okay, so I can just close the door. It's cool. So this should have unlimited servings, I think. And then we've got the fuel here, which is gonna... Oh, I need to put some more food in there. I can do that. Fuel. We're all good there. Now we just gotta put a little bit more food in here. Love how raw meat, and it's tiny, counts as quite a lot actually there. So we got a new notification, and that is to simply go home. Here we are. I just set the time today, and my guy just said, I think it's done. I'm not sure if I would fly this. Depends how desperate. Probably under the circumstances. Somehow my guy knows how to fly a plane apparently as well. Alright, here we go. The ending. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes. Save. No, I'm scared. No, I'm scared? What does that do? Oh, it just takes it off. Cool. Yes, we're ready to go home. Let's do this. Oh, and it sets the time of day to a certain time here. That's interesting. Looks like it's sunset, I think. So we're hearing all the sounds that we'd heard before. There's a rubber ducky on the plane. It's pretty cool. And we're flipping dials. Yes. There's no switches there, Beam Team. Sorry. Had to do it. Whoa. Another thing, the mouse smoothing just turns on at random times. Let's go. Ooh. And we're on. Let's seal this bad boy up. Facing the wrong way though. I like what they've done. You can look around as the camera's moving. I really like that. And here we go. This would be really scary. How is this all working, by the way? It's interesting. Here we go. Do it. Oh no, dude. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're flying. There's a ship there. Oh, it's just really struggling. I swear I almost clipped that. And it looks like we're all good. Nice. Finally get to escape Stranded Deep. 3 hours later. Uh-oh. Hello? What's happening? Oh, he... Uh-oh. Wait. No! You transition into a new game? You caused your own crash? I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, first of all, I'm super happy to finally have an ending. Just want to get that straight off my chest. That feels very much like The Forest. You put someone else in the exact same situation. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. That's just the big, that's the elephant to address right there. Well, I'm really pleased that we finally got to play that. I also want to just stress that, I wasn't hating on console players. I want to say straight away, I'm really happy that console players got to play this. I know a lot of people thought that I wasn't happy with that, like I am. I feel like they've overthought it a little bit, honestly. I mean, I think they're asking for feedback anyway, so here's my honest feedback. I think they've thought about it too much. I think it's not that much of a complicated game. Like The Forest, for example, you know. I think what would be wrong with you just escaping, you know? Let me know what you think. Oh, wow. I got mentioned in the comment, in the credits, dude. Wow. Well, thank you, Beam Team. I'm actually, wow. Thank you very much. I'm blown away by that. You capitalized the other B, though. Second B. It's a lowercase. Let me know what you think to this ending in the comments. The video isn't over yet. Don't go. I'll be in the comments, you know, discussing it with people actively. If I don't get to your comment, don't take it personally. So what we're going to do is jump straight back in and explore the end game, the carrier, and just take a look around, see if there's anything hidden that we missed. All right, so first of all, we have the same model that, ooh, what's the painter on the side? 07. Cool anchors. I didn't even notice those. I was at the back. I believe you could, there was a hole in the side here. Could you not get in? Okay. I remember looking at the model and you could see a huge hole in the side. That's interesting. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like we're missing too much. Can we get up here? Nope. Okay. In terms of details, there's not really many down there. So, can we get up here? Probably? Yes, I can. Alright, let's turn God mode off. Alright, can we get inside here? Nope, that's blocked off. This is fell for some reason. There's an anchor in here. What? Yeah, I can't really get anywhere else, actually. That's a massive structure. I feel like it looks a little out of place. I guess it's been, you know, beach, but I feel like it should be partially underwater. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So that's gonna round up today's video. I just wanted to show you the end game. You know, people haven't, you know, seen it on console, for example, right now. And this actually seems a little bit further ahead. From what I saw on the console version, when you crash, then the game just ends and goes to black. There's actually a very smooth transition on this PC version going into the plane, which I don't think I saw on the console version. Congratulations, Beam Team Games, for getting this update, the end game, completed and done. I know it's not finished, but I'm looking forward to seeing some minor changes come out to this. I am very grateful that they have taken to the community feedback and actually released this on PC as well. I don't see what was wrong with it. I get their point, but I really, to be honest, would value having... It's an experimental branch, you know? Having the endgame only playable on the experimental branch, you know, along with every other experimental feature in the past, has been acceptable until now. Up until now, I don't get it. That didn't make much sense to me. But thank you for releasing the endgame. You know, I really do appreciate that. Anyone that now can and wants to experience the endgame can. And then when it's done, you can push it out to the masses on PC. Nice work. As for the endgame itself, I still think it's overthought a little bit. I think you might as well... I think you should just escape, personally. It's a little bit too much like the forest, and that's where I'm going to leave it here. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be replying to as many comments as I can. If I don't get to yours, don't take it personally once again. Make sure to like the video to support the channel. That's it. I'll catch you in the next one.